Let's Burn with Brigands presents
The Wheel of Death.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Let's Burn with Brigands, the hottest gaming show on YouTube. I think I've changed that intro many times over, but that's all right. Tonight we are playing Let's Burn with Brigands versus TMNT 3, the Manhattan Project. Fantastic beat-em-up title on the heels of our recent run with the arcade game, TMNT 2. But same rules apply. On the wheel here, we got beat 'em up. It's beat 'em up game. We got beat a level or lose a life. And then we have the scorpion wheel triggering if and when we need to use it. Continue. I probably should have consulted with the Video Games 101 class we did on this. I have some of Gary's boss beaters just stored in memory, so that should help me out. But I feel like most people at this point just think the Wheel of Death is rigged. Maybe I should just take an audience poll as to what of the two rules we should do at this point. I don't know. Let's spin it just the same. I think they're both equally painful. I think we can expect to lose the same amount of lives as levels we beat. All right, beat a level. That works. That works. I think I wrote on lose a life on the pre-planning, so let's adjust that and get that rule up on the board and get into some TMNT 3 Manhattan Project versus Let's Burn with Brigands right here on Let's Burn with Brigands. There we are. All right. Classic. I mean, how are you going to mute this classic instrumental of a classic theme right here? How many fingers they decide the TMNT crew have? So used to saying TMNT. All right, we got to go Raph, right? Raph's the man. He's got my favorite special here in this game. Let's get some context. The Turtles are enjoying their vacation on a beach in Florida. Is Florida the sponsor this time around? They couldn't get Pizza Hut. Marketing department's like, couldn't get Pizza Hut this time around. Oh, crap. What are we going to do? Hold on. I've got Florida on the phone right now. The state of Florida? Yes. They're interested in sponsoring this outing of the Turtles. Key West specifically. It looks like the pimp chalice that they've got on the table there. Bummer Dukes, it's Shredder. Always seems so odd to me, so oddly specific. The Turtles are in Florida enjoying their vacation. All the places they could be. All right. Raph looks pissed. I like it. That's a good starting setting here. Hard battle. A long journey. All right. The move is still the little flip. There's our spinning move. Yeah, that does eat up one of our health points. Oh my god, that move is... Get ready to be bored to see that move time and time again. That's the only thing we're going to be doing. That said, there's not that many moves here in this game. You have the flip move, you have just the jab, and then you have your special move. Not a lot going on. You have jump kicks, and that might be it, honestly. Shimmying down the little pole. This makes me laugh. It's so satisfying, too. May not be fun to watch probably 500 times, but it gets results. There you go, mixed up a little bit for you. It's just so satisfying that you just flip and flip. Hey, these little Ninja Star foot soldiers here. It's impressive, that little coordinated hop right there. I feel like it's like the Turtles and a bunch of geriatrics just enjoying their retirements here. These are the sand soldiers, the ones that just throw sand up in your face. I think I made the comment during our Video Games 101 on this game that, yeah, times are tough in the Foot Clan after we took him down in the arcade game. They just don't have the budget that they used to. All right, we can pay for your mustard-colored uniforms, that crop of foot soldiers, but I know you were expecting some sort of awesome bazooka or something, a gun, maybe a frisbee, like a spiked frisbee, like chakram or however you pronounce that, but Key West. Now we're just going to be throwing sand. This foot soldier's been training with his giant ninja stars. We're going to teach you the art of leaning over and throwing sand in a mutated turtle's face. Beach! Oh, how much did Florida pay for this? Best disguise ever, by the way, just hiding behind that beach sign. Another sign for Key West. We're in Key West. You don't have to keep advertising. I like to think that, like, Mike got suckered into a timeshare or something. Just coming up with my own backstory as to why the Turtles picked Florida of all places to spend their downtime. Don't get me wrong, I vacation in Florida or on the Gulf side. Trying to think of the exact place which I visit. Been to Disney World. Let's just keep talking about Florida. I guess we eventually make our way back to New York. They should make this, like, this should turn into a road trip game. There's not a lot of those out there, actually. We should have a level in Georgia. We should go through both Carolinas, so on and so forth. Did we get Rocksteady? Yeah. All right, I don't remember the strategy for Rocksteady. He's already flashing. I like that. Yeah, that's the move right there. So good. If you're content to keep charging at me, Rocksteady, I'm happy. Tobacco Road. I'm trying to think. I think it had to be Leo that had like the spinny slice and dice move. That was pretty nice, actually, for getting a lot of hits in. But I just like Raph's for getting around. Does damage, but you can also, kind of avoid the next hit that's upcoming. All right, so we're leaving Key West. I know that's sort of isolated down there, the Keys. Just a little chain of islands and such below Florida there. So maybe we're heading back to the continent right now, the mainland. I don't know. I'm gonna have to come up with a state for each level now. We're gonna have our Virginia stage, our Maryland stage, our Delaware stage, our Pennsylvania stage. It depends on the route they take, I suppose. Jersey, then eventually back to New York. We want to stay. I'll probably just outlast those little guys. Oh, by the way, I forgot this is Let's Burn with Brigands. I'm sure everyone's reminding me right now. Let's do that. Let's do some hot sauce. Don't mind me, I'm having way too much fun right now. That's what's going on right now. Thank you everyone for being here. We're having some Formosa hot sauce to kick things off here. Perfect when you're vacationing in Florida, so I'm told. Creamy Formosa jalapeno hot sauce. Absolute treat. All right, back to it. Yeah, I'm trying to, that's clearly the mainland in the background there. So where do we think we are? In the Atlantic right now? We're heading north and that's to the west. Yeah, this seems to be the spot right there. Don't have to think we're clearing all these. The odd jump. That's fine. I'm more impressed than annoyed by what just happened. I think we're already near North Carolina. Little Outer Banks, little OBX. Got any OBX fans out there? Family used to vacation there all the time when I was a kid. Went there every year. Place meant a lot to me as a kid. I have a t-shirt. I have an OBX t-shirt. And then they have a some sort of submarine. Yeah, submarine. I say like a cruiser or something, but yeah. I guess, does that count as a level? I guess that does, right? That's a level, I suppose. Oh my god, the round got all fudged up. What the heck happened there? All right, stand by. We're going to do this on camera. I'm not afraid of that. Now, let's just find out what the heck happened here. Oh, yeah, it just completely reset all my hotkeys. All right, getting your behind the scenes right here. This is some bonus content that I don't think anyone's very excited about seeing. Yeah, I don't know what happened. That's a little concerning. A little disconcerting. See if I can't fix it real quick. I know I've complained about this before, not that anyone cares, but I don't know why it resets the hotkeys every time. It's just something that happens, and I've come to live with it. One of those problems is difficult to troubleshoot because you search for it and no one else in the world has this problem, so you just give up on it eventually. And then every now and then it rears its ugly head during Let's Burn with Brigands. All right. Round 2. Maybe the hotkeys cooled down. Entirely possible. All right, we got some Palo Alto firefighters pepper sauce right now. Fantastic. Delicious. Good stuff. Trying to refrain from referring to it as fancy Taco Bell sauce again for the remainder of this season of Let's Burn with Brigands. Trying to give it more respect than that. Not that we have any disrespect for Taco Bell. Always open to a sponsorship, but anyway. All right, good. Round 3 up on the counter. I think I can just avoid these or ignore them. I don't remember offhand. I know you can like kind of hang from the bottom of the submarine if you go down there. Why does that take so many hits? Good lord. Really? Still haven't played this since we did our class on it. Get out of practice with some of these. I think we can just avoid this. Largely ignore it. I like at the bottom, Raph's all dialed in, and the other 3 turtles are just happy to frame and hold the Turtles sign down there, the logo, in lieu of a second player. Okay. That's as far as we can scroll things. This is just nondescript pizza, I suppose. In this one, we don't have the Pizza Hut sponsorship anymore. It's just Celeste, Mama Celeste, or whatever it's called. DiGiorno, Red Baron. Competing pizza. Now they would have definitely picked up that sponsorship. They would have heavily advertised that instead of Florida, Key West. Such a strange thing. Like, they make a deal with one of the developers. They're like, all right, we'll give you a free 2-week stay in Key West every year. You got to put up 2 signs on the first stage so that kids, when they've grown up, decades later, can be like, maybe I should go to Key West. What's this guy named? Something Chuck? Brown Chuck? Beef Chuck? Woodchuck? See if we can get through this one without losing. Oh, what are you doing with that pipe, bro? He does like a little sequence, doesn't he? Yeah. Oh, we're just out of range. Like this amped up music. Is this the same boss music for everybody? Did we have this one? Yeah, I think we have this one right. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna be on top of these now. Floyd and Fred's Key Lime Habanero. I feel like that would play well in Key West, right? Key Lime? Just because they both have key in the name, I suppose. But I don't know, it seems like a nice, I don't know what I'm saying, just... It's refreshing. It's the last sauce I really enjoy on the board. I'm trying to enjoy this. Anyone vacation in Key West, by the way? Anyone watching this from Key West? That would blow my mind right now. All right. Yeah, I think we're good. Extra life on top of that. And round 4. Showing next. I like it. Oh my goodness. So much for all those states. We're back in New York. That was fast. I had so many jokes. So much commentary lined up. Now we're on the Bridge of Danger. Famously in New York. I used to take this bridge every day. Always wondering why they didn't fix that giant chunk missing. Multiple chunks. That got me a time or two as well. If I'm honest. Toss some foot soldiers into the... There we go. Pretty satisfying. That doesn't count for an extra death or anything, but I don't know. I might just use the special on some of these. What are these called? Like Rock Warriors or something? I forget. I'm lacking in my TMNT lore these days. Bebop! I wouldn't have thought the grenade would be quite as dangerous before it exploded, but smacked me across the room, floor, area. Great. This track's alright. I haven't been blown away by any just yet, but there's some good pieces of music in this one. I like the roof piece later, quite a bit later actually. This is a decently lengthened game. I feel like it's at least an hour. Konami never slacks on their bass. Said it once, I'll say it again. You guys can huddle up. Is there a third one? No? Snappy. Good piece. Imagine, like, training or lining up in the foot soldier formation or whatever next to. You're a sand war. Oh, slash. What is your deal? Oh, yeah, this. Right. I think I can hurt him during that, but probably with my special. He's already flashing. I like this. Do I have this on easy mode or something? I don't think there are difficulties in this. It's just the... There we are. There's the nondescript pizza. Pizza. Thank you for labeling. I still attribute my ability to identify pizza to this game. Well, the whole series, really. They've been doing it for quite a while. Boomerang soldiers, yeah. Imagine being given the mustard yellow uniform as your... Just getting a HQ on day one as a foot soldier, thinking you're going to be a boomerang soldier, and they're like, nah, you're going to throw sand? Will you at least supply the sand? No. Don't. We're sending you to Florida, the beach specifically. The will you be supplying the sand sounds familiar. I feel like I made that same joke when we did our class on this. I knew that wasn't going to work. Okay, there's a disproportionate amount of games versus other forms of popular media which feature boomerangs. Either the protagonist has a boomerang or an enemy has a boomerang in a lot of these games. Guess it's something kids could identify with, you know. There you are. Oh, come on now. That was a 3 for sweep right there, but I get you guys to line up. I think my brother and I had this monster truck when we were growing up. Was this like a normal thing that Bebop had? Alright, he likes to throw his weird little head ball and chain thing. And then we can get some hits in. There we go. Yeah, I feel like we had this monster truck. I don't know if they... I guess they sold it. We had a monster truck toy. And someone can confirm. Or just, can someone confirm without the can? There we go. Sweet. Yeah, was that a toy? Well, Secret Aardvark in the mix. After taking down yet another stage, we've made our way back to NYC officially. Celebrate with some Aardvark habanero hot sauce. Just noticed after probably downing this sauce for, I'm trying to think how many episodes of Let's Burn with Brigands, but they have a recipe on here. You can make Aardvark Red Eye, red beer. All right, we're giving out recipes here on Let's Burn with Brigands now. 2 ounces of tomato juice, 14 ounces of beer, which is an odd number if you excuse me. An odd number if you ask me. May have done a bit too much. Strictly speaking, it's an even number, but yeah, I think most beers are 12 ounces, so that's a strange number. And then 1 tablespoon of Secret Aardvark habanero sauce. Pour the tomato juice into a beer mug, fill with beer, and then add 1 tablespoon or more of this sauce right here. We recommend more. Salt to taste. More recipes and secret info at secretaardvark.com. I was wondering where Fluff gets all his facts from. Now we know. Now we know. Kind of want to take that monster truck? No? All right, we'll take the blimp. 20 ounces of beer works as well. We recommend more. All right. That's at stage 3. I feel like we're 1 round ahead, but that's fine. Yep. I remember this. Saw that play out many times as a child. I don't know why I remember this stage in particular. Just something about the ground ripping apart there. I don't think we'll find any ladies of the 80s skateboarding by this time. It's just quintessential Konami soundtrack music right here. We could be playing Kings of the Beach right now. We could be playing, it feels like we should be playing a volleyball game right now with this soundtrack. Playing some Skate or Die or something. I feel like that wall leads to just air on the other side. That's one hell of a jump you guys are making to get up here, but yeah, giant bowling balls. Where did they buy those from? That's a nice little piece of sound effect right there. So far, I gotta say, the drawing the level versus the life on the Wheel of Death, I approve. This would have been a lot more boring if we had drawn life so far. Not saying we're not going to die, but I feel like we're going to, not to jinx ourselves, but I think we're going to conquer more levels than lose lives in this run. That's got to be heavy, right? All right. I mean to sympathize with these foot soldiers, but it's like a Acme ton anvil right there. Standard issue. Imagine showing up, like, it's one thing to be this foot soldier that's got to throw sand. Like, I'll take that over showing up on day one and them being like, see that giant anvil over there? That's what you're going to be carrying around. And you're never going to hit a turtle with it on top of that. Cripes! That's what I would say. So satisfying knocking those things right back. Guess that's like miniature Central Park up here. Is that the idea? Get you all to line up. Or do a nice little group shot. Although it is satisfying to do the flip move on them. I guess 3 is the magic number. I think I made this comment before, but no wonder they can only afford sand for some of their foot soldiers when they have them coming to life from statue form. I'm not sure how much that costs, but it's more than sand. That's why they're throwing sand. And you're about to pop out. No? Just the one-off foot soldier. Not even a special foot, just a purple run-of-the-mill foot soldier. That's the best animation right there when you get the jab that sends them across the screen. Whip foot soldiers, rare breed right there. Like an off-white. I hate these ones that do their little flips. They're sensing a theme going on here. They give you a specialized breed of foot soldiers, specialized colors, and they just bring it right back with the purples. They went all in on the purples. There we go. We're like 4 for 4 on returning those manhole covers. The barrel soldiers. Even spray painted the barrels to match their uniforms. Nice different color right there. Just stand in the middle right here. Bit of an odd duck in the series. Oh, it feels like we're back in the parking garage in 2. I feel like this one didn't come out in Europe, and I feel like it's not based on an arcade game or anything. It's just sort of its own thing. A little standalone NES exclusive, basically. Maybe it was on the Famicom too, I don't know. Fluff might have mentioned, but if you guys are all gonna line up like that, I'm not gonna say no. Doing the drill move. So satisfying. What do you guys got? Oh, the knife soldiers. It's a nice move. They're probably the most well-trained of the bunch. Most gifted, throwing the knife simultaneously straight ahead and up and an angle right there. It hurts, but I'm not mad about it. It's impressive. They just become vanilla foot soldiers after they throw whatever their fancy weapon is. I'm gonna stick with the until we see the end of the stage. It's like a mini stage right there. I don't really count that. It's just another segment of stage level 4 right here, I suppose, that we're on right now. Hey, I can't jump kick on these guys. What is that animation? Just a weird... It's like, I think that's the one Hanger does in Final Fight, actually. Oh, is this... Dirtbag? It's not Dirtbag yet. Is this named Dirtbag, the rat? The rat with the pickaxe? The rat with the pickaxe. Oh, he's coming in. Another one rides the bus. It was kind of creepy when you hear him coming in, everything, all the audio cuts out. Might lose our first life here, but that's not the rule, so whatever. Like, bring you over here. I seem to be having good luck when you're on the left side. Dirtbag, or whatever your name is. There you go. Yes, do that. No. Crap. What do we call this guy? Is it not the... There we go. What's the button? He's flashing. Alright. That's the end of the level. Dirtbag confirmed. Alright, we got some 708 right here from the Heat Hot Sauce shop. Got any, this one's good for a couple of years yet. We got any recipes on the side of this one? With Big Fat's blessing, we are proud to carry on the legacy of 708, one of our all-time favorite sauces. It's no recipe, but it has instructions. Shake it, use it, love it, repeat. Refrigerate after opening. Treating this like it's day 1 of season 3. I'm well familiar with 708. Got a kick. Got a kick. Hey! Love the hey! Sorry, scenes. Going underground, dudes. This dangerous sewer leads to the sewer level. I mean, you gotta expect a sewer level in the TMNT game, but still. I think I've gone on record enough times. Everyone knows how I feel about sewer levels. Never a good time. Music's never that good. This is probably one of the better sewer stage musics in a game. And I always solicit everyone watching examples of good sewer levels. Or games with good sewer levels. Have at it. I don't like these javelin foot soldiers. It's a fun, vibrant color. I like the pink. Nice change of pace from the drab purple that probably wouldn't be drab if we didn't see it 1,000 times, but... It's the... That's what makes it a sewer theme right there. The lead kind of feels like it could be any stage in this game, but... That's what characterizes it. It's like the little flying things coming out of here. Yeah, these guys are annoying. It's got a dive bomb on the ground. Now, you know that move too? That was just the annoying yellow foot soldiers that knew that punch when you tried to jump kick them. Not really encouraging me to do a jump kick at you, foot soldiers. Not that you probably care. Nice little bend right there. And a lot of mileage out of this flip. Just realized, have we only seen one piece of pizza in this entire game so far? Pizza's hard to come by. Oh, I love that move. Didn't do anything for him, but... Yeah, I was thinking about Banjo-Kazooie's sewer level. That one's alright. I mean, that game's just kind of fantastic top to bottom, so that certainly helps. It's one of the better ones. Step right up, Mousers. What? How about that? Extra life? You guys have your little whips. I don't know, you need to throw flips into it as well. Flips and whips. Is there, who we got this time? Oh, it's like a Mauser mini-boss or something. Super Mauser. These guys shouldn't be as annoying as they are. I don't know, I always seem to struggle with them. Probably because you're not meant to... I'm trying to hit start there. Right, you're not meant to, come at them straight like that. It's the same strategy for a lot of the bosses, or just enemies in this game, just get slightly off center of them, above or below. Standard beat 'em up rules right there. Double dragon. Certainly. We just did our class on that recently, our updated class. Could probably look into the maintenance or something. Should pipes just be exploding down here in the sewers below Manhattan? Guess I'll give him a pass, because the island's not meant to be lifted into the sky like it was. I think the founders of Manhattan were quite explicit in their intent on that, their feelings about that. Might lose another one here. Lose 2 lives. Down in the, I guess we lost. I guess it wasn't in a sewer. You know, we gotta fight Leatherhead down here. I get him and Brown Chuck, or whatever his name is, mixed up. That's the problem. Dirtbag, excuse me, Dirtbag. Brown Chuck, Dirtbag, Leatherhead. Had a good time naming those guys back in the day. Oh, nice. Oh, Leatherhead time. Here we go. Pizza? Sewer pizza? Sewer pizza. They always like kind of hesitate. I am about to die, but how long's it been down here? This is another creepy one. Like Dirtbag coming in. It's like anything without music in this series. Let's see if we can get a no kill or a no death on Leatherhead here. I believe Gary mentioned the key was to stay slightly below this boss. I was just talking about the importance of that on some baddies, but don't use that tail. Let's lure him back up to the top. Little shotgun's never really an issue. It's all about the tail. Oh, he's super speed. Such a bummer if we can't pull this out. And we can drop down to the bottom in a pinch. That bullet hit me. Nice. Nice death animation there, Leatherhead. All right. It's about to be like, and we've got a, no, we don't. We have a hippo on the bottle for the Angry Goat Pepper Company. Purple Hippo, Hot Sauce, Prickly Pear, and Scorpion. I don't like this one. I don't think I've made any secret about my feelings on scorpion peppers since I discovered the common link between all these sauces that I didn't like the flavor of. It took me like 2.5 seasons of Let's Burn with Brigands before I realized I don't like scorpion peppers. It don't taste right. That's not right. It's got a bite, and it just... it's just not right. But we've been over this many times. It's fine. I know we got some fans out there of the scorpion pepper. Get that Bogart shredder. Bogart. Classic shot every time. Don't act like you guys are coming too. Michelangelo, Donatello, and Luigi. Leonardo. If you want to come, Luigi, that's fine too. I have no issues with Luigi here on Let's Burn with Brigands. It's mostly Mario who's been sticking my... Oh, yeah, my craw. These guys are annoying. Sometimes it's just maybe better to cut your losses and use the drill move. I can be stubborn with that sometimes, you know? You don't want to give up that 1 health that it takes to use the drill move, then you end up burning like 5 health by, these guys. Okay. Little pods. And I just delayed that one's opening too. Yeah. Get you guys all to line up together. No. Even if you're not flipping somebody, it does more damage than a standard jab for whatever reason. And maybe you didn't buy hover pods for these foot soldiers that don't have any effect on me whatsoever, then you could afford something better than sand for those. I don't know why I keep going to bat for those sand soldiers. I don't know. Maybe I see some of myself in them. I was like, if I were a foot soldier, they would have definitely put me on sand division. Better than purple, at least. Present company excluded. As they show up right there. That's awkward. Alright, we do another extra life at 400,000 points. Are we thinking? How much are we getting for each kill? 400? Well, that one gave me 800, that last one. Maybe that's like if you knock a foot soldier into another one. Ooh, pizza. They are guarding this pizza fiercely. I don't want to eat it just yet, but I can't figure out how to get it scouted at it. Come on now. There we go. Yeah, it's just as well. I don't think I could have grabbed it. And yeah, we definitely had to scroll to the screen there. Oh, is this where those little flying baddies show up through these screens? Yep. Change the channel. Nickelodeon or something. Ugh. Oh, that scorpion's just got a bad aftertaste too. Like a minute later, it's not a redeeming thing about the scorpion pepper. Why do we keep it around? Just different palettes, I guess. It's gotta be something that I like, that everyone's just like, my God, but it's not good. Fair question. When will we have a new lineup? There we go. 400,000. Yeah, the answer will be revealed before too long. What are those guys called? Those blue guys. The rocky, muscular blue guys. Ooh. This is the, how they make the sausage right here. Look at that. Remember when LeVar Burton did that episode of Reading Rainbow and he took everyone to the foot soldier plant and they showed them how they made them? Highest rated episode. Seriously though, remember the crayon episode? Or was that Mr. Rogers? I forget. I know they focused on books and Reading Rainbow, but I feel like he took some field trips on that show. Yeah. Settle debate. Did we see how the crayons were made in Mr. Rogers or Reading Rainbow? Either way, it was very colorful, just kind of mesmerizing to see the wax of the crayons or what have you. What have you? All right, Mr. Rogers reading was the crayon. Well, maybe they both went to a crayon factory. I don't know. Maybe that was just the thing to do if you hosted a children's show back in the day. I need to come up with how many episodes of this show a year? My God, let's go to the crayon factory again. I don't know. I don't know what else we can talk about at this point. It's been on for 17 years. It was a lovely documentary on Mr. Rogers, by the way. I know I haven't referred to what documentary that was, but, you know, the documentary on Mr. Rogers. Don't jump. Not too difficult. On balance, this game's not too bad. I don't remember what we gave it, maybe a 5, but it's doable. Alright, we're at the point where it's just time to start doing these drill moves. I don't know who this is, but we're probably about to lose another life. Reading Rainbow did a episode with him on the set of The Next Generation. That's awesome. I did not see that. I need to look. Gotta YouTube that after this, actually. That'd be fun to watch. That's pretty cool. Slash. Razor? Razor. Taka and Razor. Wait, there's no Taka, though. Did we see Taka earlier? Did I call Taka Slash earlier? I don't know. Someone probably called me out for that. Love that temporary invincibility we're getting out of that drill move. Alright, I don't think we're quite done with this stage yet. Nope, we got Shred Head. With no health on the meter. Can we do it? Just fire drill right here. Can I use that second word advisedly? Does he have a pink sword, or is that like a lightsaber of sorts? We might pull this out. Oh, sloppy. That was a little lazy. We could have done 2 hits too. It's gonna haunt me later. Not like we're working on a no death run or anything, so that's fine, but still. Yeah, they show up for the love. Look! Isn't that Krang's spaceship in the sky above Manhattan Island? What else would it be? I like Don's expression right there. I feel like that turtle changes with each playthrough. I don't know. I seem to remember Mikey doing that at one point. I could be wrong. Round 7. This is the curry fennel fire. Speaking of sauces, I do not like the flavor of. Not so much the sauces, but the prevailing flavor which they're based on. So it's not a knock against the sauce. If you like curry, if you like fennel, I like curry, I don't like fennel, then this is very much your sauce. We always call it around Let's Burn with Brigands way the licorice sauce. Why? Why? Yeah, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that heat hot sauce? I know it's a thing, but why? Hey, turtles, take the sky. We can't let Shredder get away. Oh, it's the elevator stage. The first half of this is the elevator. Got some good music once we get to the top. I think you do a drill move through all those if I time it just right. We can get all these Mousers. There it is. Fire State Building, Twin Towers at the time in the background there. Oh, I got the elevator version of these things. I'm telling you, there are foot soldiers down in Key West that are throwing sand, and you guys are floating around on whatever these things are. They're not even working. They're lemons. I hit them once, and they're down on the ground. Remember when I lived in New York, I worked in this building every now and then. I used to take this elevator all the time. So impractical. Why would you have an elevator, an unenclosed elevator with no guardrails or anything? Doesn't make any sense. Are we on the side of the Technodrome or something? We're clearly in downtown Manhattan. I don't know what's going on. It's very strange. Hold on. I had to take that. It's a nice little piece right there. Right? This is the music right here. Oh yeah, this is business. Best track in the game. These little beam guys every now and then. Yeah, what are these guys called? I may have mentioned that already. They got their little boots. You got your little boots. Little rain boots. Got the Manhattan skyline in the background. Still have power somehow, despite the island being floating in the sky right now. Like, we're very much off the grid, quite literally. I guess we got Taka at the top of this one. So we had Slash earlier. We just had Razor. Now we have... Yeah, we had Slash now. We just had Razor. Now we're going to have Taka. Yeah, Taka and Slash are kind of similar looking. And they're both turtles, I think. Gonna get together for a group photo right here. Bottom Rock Warrior is bashful. Shy. Alright. Got a sword and you're holding me. Just stab me with the sword. I'm trying to give you tips on how to kill me, but... About to lose another one. Wait till we just have that one health. Alright, oh, we didn't kill you. Alright, so let's still hang out. I would keep making laps with my little... whatever those things are called. Alright. The odd weapon where you need a second in that case. Now we got the little chopper with the little bubble on the top. These little saucy animations, little motions, left to right, back and forth. All right, yeah, go pick up some more. It's the one game where I like being down to my last meter of health, because it gives you carte blanche. Just go open season on the special there. There we go. Taka time. I know what he wants me to. He wants me to come right next to that neon sign, which is going to shock me. I get too close. Foot. They commissioned that. Again, something that could have gone to supplying those sand soldiers with a proper weapon. A frisbee even. Anything would have been better than sand. You think I kind of just going to bat for him? You think I was a sand soldier? It's just the best. You just have guilt-free drills right here, non-stop. All right, fellas. If anyone's gonna kill me, these are the guys. They're little. Just all right. If anyone's gonna kill me, this is probably the guy. Actually, better said. All right. I remember Gary mentioned when he does his little shield thing. Yes, he's about to charge at you and punch. So there we go. And then he's open to attacks when he's just doing his little jump thing right there. Tries to eat you. Yeah, if you want to do that shield thing again, that's probably the most predictable thing that you do. Talk about telegraphing something. You don't have to be Doc Lewis to know what's coming there. Another one rides the bus. It's a little shell shield. If you do a jump kick into it, I love the animation, but I don't want to leave myself open to taking some... Yes! Fantastic. I think that's the end of a level. Lives have we lost so far? 1, 2. Lucky Dog. Bean's best friend. You got any? recipes or anything. It is extra hot on its own little meter. Looks a lot like our Let's Burn meter right here, actually. But this would suggest it's hotter than pretty much anything we've got in the lineup. It was beyond where most of our points on the meter go, save for round 10, I suppose. That 4, we all know what happens to 4 meter in that case. Good. That's too much. Too much, man. Get Bojack and Price is Right together. Hey! Just stab him. Stab him, Raph. You guys are coming. Why you... I don't need your moral support. Start fighting, other turtles. It burns. Cowabunga, we have to hurry in order to stop Shredder and save Manhattan. Hey, hey. Oh, you get the haze in the soundtrack in this one. It's a long game. Coming up on an hour here. It's about the max for my beat-em-up titles for my liking. Beat-em-up shouldn't be more than an hour. We're gonna just above that for this one. Gets a little samey when it's the same batch of, you know, probably 8 different foot soldier varieties and, you know, maybe 4 other baddies on top of that. That's really, yeah, it is basically Starbase 20, or where no turtle has gone before. Turtles in Time. We'll have to end our Turtles series here on Let's Burn with Brigands, our mini series with Turtles in Time, but one thing at a time. Give you a bunch of knives. It's cool. Oh, I'm struggling. Don't like these guys. Especially when they spread out like they do. Alright. On one. Be nice if any of the turtles thought to maybe pick up the weapons that they dropped. My god, we'd have so many. We could start a sporting goods store with the amount of boomerangs which they drop. We'd just be able to like throw some of these weapons back at some of these baddies. You guys are something a little different. 1 special plus 1 jump kick. Hey, hey! Just about time to use the drill. Now it's time to use the drill. How long can we get? Did anyone order out for pizza here in the Starbase? Because that would be fantastic. I think this might be the stingiest Turtles game in terms of pizza. How many slices have we seen? 2? 3 tops? It's almost like the Foot Clan. Oh, that's a lame death. That's a lame one right there. It's like the Foot Clan figured out that we like pizza and it also restores our health. So they stopped ordering out so much. Someone's still got a tongue for it to make up an expression. I've got a tongue for pizza. I'm partial to it. I'd say sweet tooth, but it didn't really apply. I want some sand soldiers, just someone to just have like a pocket full that they brought all the way from Key West. I won't see it coming, if nothing else. You can say that at least for any sand soldiers making an appearance this late in the game. You will not see that sand coming. There you go, you got a boomerang. Throwing sand in my eye? In the Starbase? How did that sand come from? Could be like Jones Beach or something. Could be Coney Island sand. Who knows? There we go. All right, someone ordered out. Let's sit on it. Looks more like a cracker. That does not look appetizing. It's almost like when they lost the Pizza Hut branding. They're like, all right, well, the pizza can't look good anymore. It can't look tasty. Are we going to lose this pizza? Yeah. We got... Who's left? We've killed everybody. Get out of here. Generic Mauser foot soldier who I admit it that I struggle with. I mean, we're getting results, but I'm burning through my entire life bar. Don't go in a line with this guy. There we go. Good animation. Oh, that's not it? I thought we were up to Shredder now. All right. Or Krang, better said. Yeah. I mean, it's more value for money, I suppose, if nothing else. Just, it's a bit long for a beat 'em up. Certainly of the NES era as well. We would have been done with 2 by now. This looks like a cracker. Like a cheese wedge cracker or something, all right. Just love using the guilt-free drill so much. All right, that's fine. I know I've gone on record saying that many times, but something satisfying. Oh, yes. That's satisfying, but something satisfying about doing the flip move on these little robots that pop out of here. Guys, what are the blue foot soldiers rocking? Or just a little jab, I guess, seeing them fly across the screen. It's enjoyable. Yeah, what are you guys rocking? Just a different color outfit? Just want to go against the grain there. Not doing anything. In time, they construct some sort of elaborate Gatling gun or something. We'll never know. Again, I don't know that you need the flips. You got whips. Just try to hit me with the whip. Yes, in Turtles 2, we had the A plus B equals, if you did it in the right combination, you're special, but it didn't cost you any health. Here we have the special, but costs health, but at the same time, we have this nice little flip move as well, so a bit more variety. I just don't have the patience for these guys. Like something out of Spaceballs. Fiscal irresponsibility, that's all I can think of when I see these hoverboard guys. So many of the foot soldiers. Just the purple soldiers. They could have some sort of weapon. Something, a hammer. It's not necessary. I mean, I'm impressed. That's a difficult skill, keeping her balanced on one of those things, but not that effective. Just the flip guys, yeah. They got like the off mustard color uniforms right here. It's like a sandy mustard. Doesn't sound very appealing. Flip in, there you go. I do remember Gary's tips for Super Krang, though, or Krang, or whatever iteration he is. Remember that little kind of like drive him to the right side of the screen move, so try putting that into effect. Oh, I forgot this thing's kind of zoomed on out if you didn't take them off their dealie first. There it is. Finally got a sweep on those guys. All right. Let it loose. Fingers start to get tired. The thumb specifically when you do that move time and time again. Any more pizza? Krang, did you order out? Gotta at least make it to Krang before we die. Waiting for that. Another one. Ooh, these guys might. Hate doing the drill move and coming up just short so they hit you in the head with one of their throwing stars. Like they always end with one crop of the vanilla purple. I'm ready to be proven wrong. We'll see. I am proven wrong. Never mind. All right. So we gotta force him over to the beans, and then there's some specific number. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25, 27, 29, 30. Throw. The hell was that? I thought it was like 40 something, but all right, all bets are off now. Just as well. All right. Detached. Just stay beneath the legs. Beneath both parts, really. But the legs are the ones you gotta watch out for. There it is. And force him back. Force him back again. Am I in the sweet spot? Yeah? Bless you, Gary. Woo. Fantastic. Quite proud of that. No pithy remark there. Couldn't get a little talk bubble popping up. And Super Shredder. Secret of the Use. I mean, screw the gym. Give me some of that stuff. Big Shredder's a bit of a letdown after Krang, who's objectively more difficult. At least if you have this move. Some of the turtles just make it so much easier, by which I mean Raph. Not saying we won't lose a life here, but on balance, Super Shredder not as difficult as Krang. Just stay below him. Or above him. Yeah, keep doing that. It's been very effective so far. He said sarcastically. Yeah. Do you flash, or you just... Nope. Be responsible. Hang back. Alright, he's flashing. You gonna get through Krang and Shredder without losing a life? Because that's good. Not to leave you in suspense. That is good. Final level cleared. Oh, I did this to myself, too, by adding in that extra life. Or extra level, because now we gotta... PED Shredder. The opposite of this stuff. If the mutagen makes you all like that, this takes it away. This takes it away real fast. Pretty sure this is... Oh, I got on my finger. Oh, no. Okay. I'm like, it got on my finger, and we have to stop the entire recording. But let me put this in my mouth. It's the little things. And this is just a little bit. Because my God, it's disgusting and awful. It's just the worst. It's just... Let's enjoy the ending. Let's enjoy it. Oh yeah. Yeah. Don't let those other turtles take credit for that rap. That was all you. That's a hell of a run. For being out of practice. There's a half shell. Turtle power. Congratulations. Pizza power. Pizza power. You can't fight someone there, Donnie. Come on now. That's like something for a thumbnail. Stone Warrior. Okay. Slash. Michelangelo's like, let's see where this is going. Dirtbag. I remembered most of these names. Didn't get Mother Mouser. But Leatherhead Choke and Wrath. Don't know who's in that block of ice right there. Shredder. Taka. Krang. Not Super Krang. What is Super Krang? What's the difference right there? Oh, I forgot he had that move Super Shredder did. For miniaturizing you or reverting you back to your tiny turtle nature. Programmed. Good programming, Satoshi. Alright. Anyway. Good times. That is a... Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and comment on this video, and click subscribe if you haven't already, as this seriously helps me to keep making great content for you. And check the description of this video to see what song is playing right now.